So now we are in YouTube too. So hello everyone from YouTube. My name is Gabriele and I will guide this conversation today. TAT is a language platform for beginner, intermediate, and advanced speakers. Immersion meetings are not regular classes, so we don't teach you or correct you. So please feel free to make mistakes here. Here we are in a safe and respectful place, and we don't judge you. And we can learn each other through the conversation in a real environment, right? Guys, I will put the questions on the chat. So just a few seconds, please. One moment. Okay. Right, can you see all the questions on the chat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So we are 5 here, so I think I can split up you in small groups. I think we can talk about the topic. If other person came here, I will split up into small groups, right? So, Carlos, can you introduce yourself, please?
For sure, and thank you for choosing me first. My name is Charles Lopes, 43 years old, married, 2 daughters. I was born in Brasília, capital of Brazil. I like to mention that I spent more than 16 years around one region called Amazon Forest, exactly Santarém City, Pará States. And right now I live in one small town called Tabor. It's a county site of Alberta province in Canada. That's it, a little bit about me. Maria, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, hello everyone, my name is Maria. I am from Salvador. I am 18 years old. I'm also here a host in Spanish immersion, so I really like language and it's very cool for me. Basically, let me see. I do international relations, I like humor sciences and things like that. And I think that's a little bit.
Maria, you are hosting here in Spanish, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Natalia, have you ever introduced yourself here or not?
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Natalia. I'm 25. I live in Campinas, São Paulo, and I am a lawyer. Yeah, that's it. Bruno, could you please introduce yourself?
Great. Well, guys, I'm Bruno Santana. I live in Foz do Iguaçu, the city of Paraná, state of Paraná. I'm married, I'm 34 years old. I have 2 daughters that I love so much. I work with digital strategy and data analysis. And my object today is to improve my English to grow more with my business around the world. You know, with that kind.
That's so nice, Bruno. I'm here because I'm trying to improve my English skills, especially my speaking skills, because it's an important point in my professional career. But I really like it. I really like language too. So in my free time, I usually watching movies and series and reality shows in English. And I listen a lot of music in English too, right? So We have the first question about this topic. So, Maria, can you read the second question, please?
Yes, and I have to answer as well.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Number 2, what is the most recent friendship you made? Tells us how and when it started. I think that the most recent friendship that I've made is from the college, but not necessarily a close friendship, but more like, I just forgot the word, how to say colleague in English. But I think that from college, and more than that, no. And for you, Charlie?
Oh, I guess my last friendship, it's not so recently, maybe around 6 or 7 years ago. I know this guy, it's a senior guy that work with me around the farm in Brazil. I used to call him as a Seu Luis. It's a good one, and we worked together with calls around 6 years. And to me, it's a good one guy. And now I'm here in Canada, but we exchange some message often. And to me, it's one guy there I have too much respect, I guess. It's not a new one, it's a old man, and we spend long time talk a lot about a lot of things. And maybe when we grew up and become more old like me, our friendship, it's not so easy to do. It's more, we are more selective. And I think this guy come to my life and make the difference, because we spend a lot of time talk about our lives, and share some advice, I guess. And for sure, I learn a lot about life with him. Big hug for Seu Luis by YouTube. That's it. How about you, Natalia?
I started in a new job about 6 months ago, and I made such good friends there. And yeah, that's it. And what about you, Bruno?
Well, that I remember, it's in the gym. I don't talk more a lot at the gym, but some moments, especially in this case, I have a problem with another person in the gym, and so this person will maybe help with, I don't know how to say, intermediate, maybe trade the problem, you know. So it's very strange for me, but it's in this case, it's the more center.
Yeah, guys, as like Carlos said, when you move to another city or in another country, it's common to make new friends. It's necessary to make new friends, and Charles give us an example. And Natalia also, because she starts a new job, and Bruno starts in a gym. So I think this type of, I don't know how to describe it, but a new job or a new activity, it's good place to make new friends, a good opportunity to know new people, and if so, make new friends. I came to Rio de Janeiro 2 years ago, and I didn't know nobody here, just my boss. And I I needed to make new friends here. So in my new job, I made some friends, colleagues, first colleagues, and then friends. So I think this is the way that I choose to make new friends in my life, especially here in a new city, you know. So the third question, maybe, Charles, can you read the question and answer and choose another person to answer to?
All right, I can. Let me only ask for my dog. All right. Aaron. How has your definition of friendship changed from when you were a child? Uh, at first, let me try understand this question. Nah, because I think everything changed in your life all the time. Laura, please. All right. Yeah, that's it. I live now in one small apartment and my dog it's a little bit plugged in one
Laura
high.
can talk. Laura can talk with us in English.
Yeah, maybe in some months, not now, but she start school 1 month ago and she already she only 5 years, but she is very smart and have a lot of energy. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't know how change, but I know change a lot. Like I said in my previous answer, we become more selective with our friends, and we don't have too much time for share too much things, and maybe we don't trust too much in other person when we become a little bit old. Uh, I'm a outgoing guy and I like to interact a lot, but I don't know. I don't have to. I'm. It's not easy to me create new relationship. Um, when I was in Brazil, I guess a lot of guys try to stay more close to you, maybe for interest. And I think it's normal nowadays because our business. And here in Canada, I don't know because I'm new here and I did not have time to do a lot of connections. I have some connection by school because I'm a student, and I have some connection by my work, but it's not so strong. And we can talk, but not too much. Like I'm, how I can say, I'm ligado. I don't know how I can say this. In some friends from Brazil, and yeah, we can keep this relationship by internet yet. And I hope there I can make some connection here too. I don't think it's difficult. Maybe I should have only time for do that. Yeah, that's it. How about you, Bruno?
Well, it's almost the same. But I have a little difference. I think when we grow, I don't know, let's say how to say, como mais velhos, crescemos. We change, evidently, we change the the people that will be friends. You know, it's because I think it's more selective, especially when you don't have much time to talk with every people. You know, then you almost you will find people that like something like you like to. I think it's a great point to to explain this this change, with that, guys. And you, what do you think about this, Maria?
Uh, I think when we're kids, it's more easy to make friends. Not necessarily for me. I was a child. I was a shy girl, but okay, I made friends. But now I think it's more selective. So because adulthood, you have to go to college or work and things like that, you have to select people with more details, with more things. But in my point of view, exist a lot of friends and types. For example, when you go to the gym, you have a friend that is going with you, for example, it's a friend of the gym. It's not a person that you cry in front of this person asking for help, but it's a person that is following you to the gym. And even if this person won't help you in the future, it's an important person to the gym or to the bar or whatever you want. So exists a lot of types of friendship and you have to select how is the best and how no, the importance of each person in your life. Even your friends of your job or of your college, they are important. They can help you, not necessarily anywhere in a bad situation, but they are there and they are important too. I think it's that existential importance of the person in general. And for you, Natalia, do you think like that or do you have another opinion?
I think that when we were children, it's easier because we have time, we don't have responsibilities, everything is easy. And when we grow up, we have responsibilities, bills to pay, works, jobs, and we need to be more selective. So make friends and I forgot how can I say manter, keep and make and keep friends. It's hard.
You 1 minute to Gabriel for us.
Sorry. So everybody said about selective, to be selective with friends. And I agree with you because when we grow up, we need to choose what people we can trust, we can tell our secret, we can share our achievements or problems. So yeah, I agree with you. I think this is one of the most thing that change when we grow up. And when we are a child, we don't think about it. And Maria pointed a good thing about the different types of friendship, because when we grow up, we have friends in our job, in a gym. Maybe these people, we can't share our feelings. Maybe one of them, yes, but the other are people good to go out to a dinner or to do specific things in our lives, but not close friends of you, right? So I think when we are younger, we don't think about it. We have friends, and we put all them in the same category. And when we grow up, we have different categories of friends, right? And in my opinion, one thing that changed about friendship in my adult life is that I try to make new friends that are totally different than me, because I think that this difference is so important my life and to my own. I don't know how to say, but this helped me to grow up and to get older better, you know. So I think this it's so important. And when we are younger, maybe we choose people that are so similar to you and not so totally different. But I think as we as when we get older, we need to have different people in our lives. I think this is good for us. So the question number 4, I think we discussed a little bit about it because maybe Natalia pointed some things about it's more easier or harder to make new friends when we are adults, but we can discuss about the question number 5. What do you think, Bruno? Can you read the question and answer?
Yeah. Number 5, yeah.
Yes.
Wait. What strategy can you use to make new friends in adulthood? I think it's the word, you know. Well, can you start with that, Charlie?
For sure, my man. Thank you for choosing me. I'm here for challenge.
Olá.
And I
Go
was
ahead.
talk about that because actually I do nothing. I do nothing. Yeah, I guess. I think it's a process, natural process, and connection. It's important in our life for sure. But like Seu Luis and me, we start work together and our vibration was synchronized, and I think it's important for you become a good friend. You share some ideas, you stay in the same page. I don't think you, Laura, it's sing now. I don't think you need to do something for make one friend. It's a natural process. Like I stood with 14 guys and I do some connection with some guys, 3 or 4. Yeah, sorry guys. I start to become a little bit nervous with this skill, but
No
let
problem.
me. Yeah, it's some days it's crazy. Yeah, and like at my work, I work in one factory nowadays, and maybe 200 guys all the time we interact with each other, but have 3 or 4 there we can keep more contact, and we have the same like I don't know thoughts, but we are in the same spirit, I guess, and I don't know why, but we share more ideas and more often. And for me, it's normal. I don't do nothing. I'm an ordinary guy. I go to my work. I go to my class, and it's important here in Canada, and I cannot see in Brazil. Here at school, they try to do you interact with a lot of people, and they change a lot of groups and things like that. And we all the time it's in contact with different people, but it's incredible how we automatically we choose some guys there. We have more contact. We share contact by Instagram, by WhatsApp, and we keep this contact. We don't have subject anymore because it's in class the last semester, and we keep this contact yet. And yeah, I don't do nothing, but I think it's a natural process and it's a maze journey, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Sorry for my irritation, guys. That's it.
What about you, Natalia? What do you think?
I agree with Charlie's. I think that it's a natural process, and I don't have any strategy to do it, to make friends. But I think that sometimes I have a feeling like I feel like the other person could be a good friend, or we could interact together in a good way. And that's it. And the friends that I made in my new job was exactly like that. What about you, Maria?
I think the best strategy is to start a new hobby or whatever you want to do out of your house. For example, if you want to practice yoga, and there you have like a lot of person of the same thing that you want to do, and it will be a good strategy. Or for example, get out of persons of your job. I don't know if they will be cool, but if they are cool, try to make these and try to maintain friendship. I think it's very important to maintain friendship, not only build a family, not not only build a family, but keeping friendship is incredible, and all kinds of friendship can help you and make your life more, more happy than more happier. And I think that try to maintain and to start new hobbies or to travel to another country or to another city in your country, whatever you want to do. So get out of your house. It's sometimes hard because it's a lot expensive, but I think that start new hobbies and activity. And you, Bruno, I think you.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. It's it's for me, it's a natural process too. And I think about this question, I agree with Charles too. I don't know a lot of things to make to make friends, because I don't spend a lot of time with that. Maybe, but I promise for myself, maybe, maybe, maybe be more free to connect with new people this year. I think it's important, especially when you have two childs and you married, it's more difficult because you don't have time. And I think when you have friends, you need time to spend with them. I think it's necessary. It's like a engagement with others. Another thing that I want to do is learn the book, how to, I remember the name is How Make Friends and Influence People. Maybe it's a a good point to start this year. So is that in you, Gabriel?
I agree with you when you said about that's a natural process, because sometimes we know new people in the current life. We don't do anything, and these people came to your life and become your friends. And okay, this is a natural process, but especially when you move to another city or when you are in a new place, we need to do some to do some strategies to know new people. Do you know? It's like Maria said, when we start a new activity like practicing yoga, we can we can know new people, and these people can be a friend of you in the future. And it's like Natalia said, we feel about these people, if the people it's a good or not to be our friend, your friends. So sometimes you need to make these movements in your life to know new people. when I came to Rio de Janeiro, I feel more open to accept invites to go out, and I'm a person who loves to stay at home. So I need to change it in my mind if I want to know new people and then make new friends. And okay, I will start a new activity like yoga, and I made a friend in a. It's not a common way to make a friend, but I knew a girl in a ride app, because I used a ride app to go to the work, and I saw this girl offered a ride. So this girl was my neighborhood, and I didn't know about it, and I knew her, and now we are close friends, because we met each other all day, because we went to the work together and talked about life, about our hobbies, and I don't know, whatever. So now we started we started a friendship, and we both are adults. I think she is 35, 36. I'm not sure, but now we talk to each other, not every day, but we maintain this relationship. That's the other point, a good point in adult life. So I think when you are open to know new people, it's more natural to make new friends when we are adults, right? So, Natalia, can you read the question number 6 for us and answer, okay?
Okay. How do you maintain existing friendships even when adult life gets busy? Okay, this is hard to me. Maintain my friends. I actually have 3 friends, 3 long-term friends, and we don't have like the same job, or we don't go out together to gym. We don't have any activity in common that can keep us together in our daily activities. So I think that WhatsApp helps a lot, social media, and we need to understand that everybody has busy life, and sometimes it's hard to make an appointment to go out, and we need to be flexible each other. And yeah. And you, Charles?
Oh yeah, I one more time, I guess it's natural. One natural process. For example, I have 2 friends. They come from the college more than 20 years ago, and I don't know why we keep exchange message. I graduated in agriculture engineer in 26, I guess, yeah, and almost 25 person. And when we are on college yet, we have a good relationship with everyone. And this 25 person, only 2 I keep exchange message, and I don't know why. Maybe some circumstance create this a long relationship with us. And it's incredible, these two guys, it was not the more close guy when we are at college. It's the other guy. I don't know why, but we start change message. Of course, in the years before the graduation, we exchange message with a lot of guys, and this this thing start become less frequent. And like I said, nowadays I have only two, and I don't know why, but we have a good relationship. Of course, we have communication with a lot of guys, but these two, it's more often, like we visit each other more often, right? One will come to Canada in this year. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's a natural process, and some things happen in our life for we become more close. I cannot explain why. What do you think, Maria? Maria, maybe you are young yet, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't have 18. I think it's a little hard to maintain. Like, you don't need to talk every day with someone, if your best friend, to be your best friend. But I think a good strategy is to, send some message on the WhatsApp. I'm not a big fan of conversations online, but it's a good strategy too. And hang out in a weekend. It's good too. Or if you want to go to the restaurant, call that friend. So it's depending a lot of the type of person we are talking about. For example, this person that like to be in home. So this type of person could be more harder than others to keep it, that friendships. But actually some friendships that are infinity, like you can, for example, Gabrielle is my best friend, and I didn't see Gabrielle in front of myself personally, for more than 3 years. But when you met up her, you'll be like the same friendship. This is the definition of a real friendship. But it's also good to keep some calls or message or a little post on the Instagram. So this might mean is your friend. So it's remember you. Things, simple things like that is a good strategy. But of course, sometimes hard. Sometimes you are just thinking yourselves and you have a lot of things to do. But in general, keep this little map. And you, Gabrielle, what's your strategy to have one?
I think it's the same. I think the internet helps us to maintain our relationship, our friendship, because it's easier to send a message, to share a meme, and to send an email and whatever. It's a good strategy to keep in touch in our friends. But it's like you said, when we have long relationships, when we have a friend who knows you for a long time, we don't need to send a lot of messages every day, because sometimes we are in different stages in our lives, and we have a lot of things to do, and I think it's part of friendship to understand this situation. It's like maybe I share an example. This week it's so stressful for me because I'm moving to another apartment. So I can't stay at the internet to send message all of my friends and asking how was your day and things about it, things like that. So, but they understand me because they know what I'm living in this moment, what about my problems in this week, not problems, but things related to move to another apartment. So I think this is a part of our friendship, to understand the lives of the other person, the things that the other person are passing during the life. So, but to keep in touch, I think internet is good. To hang out with our friends is good, and all these things is help us to maintain a friendship. What about you, Bruno?
Well, I think everyone here say almost everything about this question. But to complete, I think you need to spend time, sometimes, like Maya said before, when you remember something, you talk with this person. My wife, it's a great person to connect and maintain extend friendships, because today we live here in Foz do Iguaçu, but uh, I don't know how to say. Eu cresci, I think I eu cresci in another city. Then almost of a friend is in this city. It's very difficult. Some moments you don't have a physical contact. Once of years, maybe. And it's the better maybe you always send something in the WhatsApp or Instagram or any other social communication. It's a great point to maintain this existing friendship. That's it, guys.
Yeah, Bruno, perfect. So I skipped the question number 7, and maybe we can answer the question number 8. Maria, can you read the question number 8 and explain to us in few words what qualities do you look for in a friendship in adulthood? I read the question, sorry, but you can answer, okay.
Okay. I have person. I don't know how to say English, companheira, but whatever. Sorry, I just speak English all the time, also real hard to say it, but good person, happy, generous, and a person that help you and you are in a bad situation. I think that's really important. So when you call help, make sure that this person is the right one to help you, that a person that listens you very well without judging you. I think that's are a few words that can describe a good friend. And for you, Natalia?
I agree with you. Have person, a loyal friend, a person with kind of the same sense of humor that me, and a person who has the same hobbies, or and I prefer to make friends with person. Oh, I don't know how to explain in English. A person who wants to be better, and what, yeah, that's it. And you, Bruno?
Well, for me, e, it's the personality. It's more important for me, especially when I think this person connect with my principle. I don't know how to say principios in English, but I think it's important. You say the truth, you be honest, you say what you think, you be more sincerely. I think it's important too. It's not necessary you lie, or throw with another person. I think it's more to be oh man, I forgot another word. Oh man, oh, humilde. In English, I don't remember too. Today I forgot a lot of words. So is that, guys? And you were think about that, Charles?
Yeah, man, I agree with you. I know you forgot the words, but I got well your idea. And yeah, I totally agree. But for summarize, I guess one thing to me it's so important. To me, the everyone should be a respectful person, and to me, it's a worth character, I guess. Yeah. In these days in Brazil, we face strange feelings about politicians, and like I said, I have some guys from the college, and they have a different thoughts, so different preference than me, but we keep our respectful principles, and I think it's important for keep one good relationship, right? Respect each other. That's it, Gabriela. That's it.
Yeah, that's nice. I agree with you guys. I think when I starting a new friendship, I consider some qualities in a person, like you said, a respectful person, an honest person, a reliable person, a flexible person. I think this is so important in a friendship, a person who is flexible, a loyal person, a generous person, and maybe a person who is kind with me and with others. So this is so important to me. And it's like Natalia said, a person who encourages you to be better, to be a better person. This is so important. This is a good thing in our lives, to have good friends, close friends that are good to us. So yeah, I believe I agree with you. And okay, guys, time is running. Unfortunately, I really like this conversation. I don't know if you enjoy it, but I hope you so. So we have last 3 minutes to this conversation. Natalia, can you share with us what do you think about this conversation? How was the conversation for you?
Oh, it was great. I feel like I am kind of stuck because I've been I am not been talking English in the past 6 months about that, but it was a great conversation, a great topic, and I like it. It was awesome.
And what about you, Maria?
It was great talking about that because when you grow up, it's another, not for me necessarily, but for everyone, I think in some points of the life, it's so hard to make friendship and to maintain. And I think that friendship is a key, it's a key in your life because, I think friends are important. Not necessarily the numbers, but the quality of them. I think that.
Yeah, I agree with you. And how about you, Charles? How was the conversation for you?
No, as well, amazing. I think don't matter the subject. I don't like this don't matter because sound strange for us because sometimes it's debochado. For me, don't matter, but it's not aggressive word. I know here everyone use that. Só assim, não é mais importante the subject. It's important we interact and we try do our best. And it's amazing re-meeting guys like Bruno long time and share some ideas and listen. It's a good exercise to listen. Yeah. And I think it's amazing as well. It's my first time with you as a host, and thank you for donating your time. And that's it. How about you, Bruno? I will ask.
Well, for me was very good. It's a good title to talk with a great friend and another person here. So is that, guys?
Well, guys, I put on the chat the link for a survey, and it's so important to us to know about our feedback about this conversation. It's quick to answer the question and rate this immersion and put our comments about this conversation, okay? So please tell us our feedback, tell to us about this conversation and how we can improve to another meeting, right? So thank you so much for this time. I hope see you again next week. And bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you too, Gabriel. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Charles.